Hey everyone, in this video I'll be giving you pretty much everything you need to get started with Roblox FPS games, or really any Roblox game for that matter, along with my bad business settings as that's been pretty highly requested. We'll be talking about the Roblox FPS Unlocker, the full screen fix for Roblox, and finally going over my settings. Links to everything we'll be using and all the things you need to copy and paste in reference to the full screen fix can be found in the description below, along with an import code for all of my bad business settings if that's the only reason you're here and you just want to copy and paste that and get all of my settings. That can all be found in the description. And finally, there will be timestamps if you just want to skip around this video and find a specific thing that I'm going to be talking about. With all that being said, the first thing we're going to be talking about is the Roblox FPS Unlocker, which is actually really simple and easy to use and download. And pretty much all this does is exactly as the name implies, it uncaps your FPS, as by default Roblox is capped at 30 or 60 FPS, and it can feel really terrible, especially if you have a higher hertz monitor. To get started, all you're going to want to do is go to the first link in the description, which should take you to this website here. And I guess I should also mention that this isn't bannable, and if you don't trust this website or you think it's a virus or something, they do include a virus scan here, which you can use if you'd like. But all you're going to do is click the down arrow here and then click on the zip file, which should download it. After it's downloaded, you are just going to click on it or open it with the file explorer. You can now close your Chrome or whatever browser you're using, and you should just have this file here. You can then drag and drop this onto your desktop, or you can extract it to a different file if you don't want it on your desktop for whatever reason. You are then going to want to double click on this. And I can't really show this because I've already downloaded and used this before, but you should get a pop-up that says Windows protected your PC. You're going to want to click more info and then run anyways. And you're pretty much set. Pretty much anytime before you load into whatever Roblox game you're going to be playing, you just want to launch this and it just naturally uncaps your FPS and turns VSync off. The next thing we'll be talking about is the Alt-Enter fix, which basically just allows you to go into true full screen mode on Roblox, as the default full screen mode is borderless, which doesn't give you the benefits such as reduced input lag and generally more FPS depending on your PC build. And to get started with this, all you're going to do is hit the Windows key on your keyboard and then go into the notepad. You are then going to want to go into the description and copy and paste the string I have left there, as this is case sensitive and you could easily mess this up typing it out. You are then going to want to click File, Save As, and you're going to want to save this as client app settings.json. And again, this is case sensitive, so you need to type this perfectly. And then you're going to want to save this somewhere where you can easily find it. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be saving it to my desktop for like easy access. You are then going to want to hit Windows key plus R on your keyboard simultaneously, which should pull up the run menu. And then you're going to type in %localappdata% and hit enter. Next, you are going to want to go into the app data folder here and scroll down until you find the Roblox folder, which is right here. You are then going to go into the versions folder and find the latest modified folder, which is this one here for me. There should only be two, and again, it's just the one with the most recent date. You are then going to want to create a new folder and name it Client Settings. Again, this is case sensitive, it needs to be perfect. And finally, you're going to want to drag and drop the folder you created or the file you created into the folder. And you're pretty much set. Now I'm going to load into Roblox and I will be going over my settings and showing you how to make sure that the full screen fix actually works. So to make sure it's working, you are just going to want to hit Alt-Enter, and normally if you just have the default Roblox full screen enabled, it will window your game, and then when you hit Alt-Enter again, it'll full screen. But with the full screen fix, if you hit Alt-Enter, it should just give you like a little black flash on your screen of it going full screen. I can't really show that well because it will just black it out on Streamlabs, so that's how you know it's working. And finally, now I'll be going through my bad business and general Roblox settings. These are going to be my general settings. In terms of graphics, I would advise normally playing on 3, as on certain maps like Legacy Arena for Bad Business. People like to sit on the edge of the map and you literally won't be able to see them, because without at least 3 on your graphics, it greatly reduces your like where it renders people on the screen. But if you do have a pretty bad PC and you don't get the FPS that you want, then I would just advise playing on 1. Next, we're going to be going into my actual Bad Business settings, and I personally play toggle lean, as I just play that in most of the FPS games that actually have leaning, and I just find it a lot easier. I would advise max FOV on this game. In terms of sensitivity, I play 9 and 1600 DPI, and the rest of these settings really don't matter that much. Here are the HUD settings, crosshair settings if anybody wants those. My key bindings, which are pretty much default other than prone, which is on Z. And right here is where you would import my settings code or the string, and then hit import. And then finally the misc tab. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be everything you need to play any FPS game. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video.